Good morning, everyone, and welcome to with Mel. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I want to apologize about the late start this morning. We were having some technical difficulties, but we are here live. Now, January 6th is still on the minds of everyone in the United States. We're still talking about it on the news. Politicians who were there that day are still feeling the sting from January 6th. January 6th was a scary day for the people in the Capitol building, but also for the entire nation. And as we try to come to terms with what happened on January 6th, we are now seeing that the Capitol building is increasing security because they believe a militia group is going to attack the Capitol building like it did before. So right now, the feds are increasing security in and around the Capitol building because there's been intelligence stating that a militia group is planning to come to the Capitol and pretty much finish what was started on January 6th. Now, again, people are taking these threats very, very seriously because of what happened back in January. The Capitol building has been on high alert ever since the insurgents that happened in January. There have been a lot more police presence. There's been National Guard's presence, but now we're seeing there's even more of an increased presence at the Capitol building because of this intelligent briefing. Now, they say that they're hearing chatter about this group coming in, and they don't know exactly which group it could be, but they hear chatter on the intelligence that the group is coming in order to take control of the Capitol building. Now, again, this is domestic terrorists. These are people who are American citizens who are part of an American militia who have been chatting online, who have been planning online to come in today on March 1st in order to storm and take over the Capitol. Now, March 4th today is a very important day for people who believe in the QAnon theory. Now, for those who don't know, QAnon is the conspiracy. It's surrounding a bunch of conspiracy theories about various things. But one thing that QAnon does is it does make predictions. So whoever is running QAnon, whoever the people who are running QAnon, who are spreading these conspiracy theories, continue to make predictions time and time and time again. And many people are following QAnon and its conspiracy theories, even though most of the conspiracy theories actually do not happen. But because of the conspiracy theory surrounding March 4th, many people who are supporters of QAnon were prepared to see something happen today. And that's why there's this huge security increase around the Capitol building. Now, at the Capitol building, it has been a struggle for DC residents because they're saying that the Capitol building is the people's building, and there's been barbed wire that is still around the Capitol building, and it has not been accessible to the general public. And many people in DC have been upset about this. But we're seeing the reason why there is a continued police presence and continued increased police presence at the Capitol building is because of threats like the threat they're seeing today. Even though the country was in shock about what happened on January 6th, they're still hearing chatter from the intelligence agencies about more threats coming towards the Capitol building. They're hearing about more threats coming and more people coming to storm the Capitol building. Now, the QAnon theory that's surrounding March 4th, which is today, is that they believe that former President Trump will be inaugurated on March 4th, and that's why they're coinciding this attack of the Capitol building with March 4th. Now, the significance of March 4th for QAnon is that back in the day, the inauguration actually did take place somewhere around March 4th. It was something that occurred around this time, but then they changed it to January. But the conspiracy theorists have said that March 4th is the day that Donald Trump, that former President Donald Trump, is going to retake office because, again, they believe that he is still the president, and that he's going to retake office today. And that is why militias were planning to storm the Capitol building. Now, with the increased presence around the Capitol building, with people now on high alert. It's very unlikely that an attack will happen today. And again, this is something very scary because it feels like this is going to be an ongoing thing with militia groups trying to attack the Capitol building. So guys, let me know what you guys think about in the comment section below. Do you think that Capitol Police, the feds, the FBI are right to listen to this chatter and they should be occupying the Capitol building in order to prevent another attack like what happened on January 6th? Do you guys believe that people are actually believing this QAnon theory that today is the day that Donald Trump is going to actually take office again? Because again, the whole reason why militia groups were trying to and planning to attack the Capitol today is because of this QAnon theory. And again, the QAnon theory has led to people doing some very crazy things. Remember back at Pizzagate with the QAnon theory that there was a sex operating ring, a child sex ring happening in the basement of Comet Pizza, when actually the place didn't even have a basement. So we are seeing that many people are buying in to these QAnon theories and acting and taking action against the government, against people in order to defend these theories. Now, at the end of the day, they are just conspiracy theories and they keep getting it wrong. The QAnon theories, the QAnon groups keep getting them wrong. They say that something's going to happen on a date and it does not happen. They say that something is going to happen, that there's going to be some big kind of inauguration, and it doesn't happen. But yet, people still believe these theories. And for the most part, when we see theories like these, we used to tend to laugh. The majority of people would laugh at conspiracy theories, but we are now seeing that conspiracy theories are we have to take much more serious because people believing these conspiracy theories are going out there and they're causing a ruckus. They're storming the Capitol. They're doing things because of these conspiracy theories. What people thought were a joke before, because again, many people would hear people talk about conspiracy theories and they would laugh at them and say that they're crazy or they are following something that's completely false. But now, the people following these conspiracy theories, like QAnon, are putting the country at danger. Again, the reason why March 4th is significant and why the militias were talking about storming the Capitol on March 4th is because of a QAnon conspiracy theory. The people who support and believe in QAnon believe that March 4th is the day that former President Trump is going to retake office and today is going to be his inauguration. So QAnon members and people who believe in his theories were planning to do something today in order to support President Trump's re-rise to office. Now, again, the feds, the FBI, police, the National Guard are all working together in order to secure the Capitol building because they have been watching the chatter that's happening online and around the country. And this increased presence, they're hoping, is going to stop any kind of people from actually coming to the Capitol building and attacking the Capitol building. So Jima, hey, how are you? She says, yes, the police should protect the Capitol protect the people at the Capitol building. And I completely agree. I think that we need to be in a position where we are able to protect the people of the Capitol. Whether we agree with politicians or not, they still need to be protected. And something like January 6th should never happen again. And that's why there's increased security today. Now, the one thing that the government is trying to do, that law enforcement agencies are trying to do, is they're trying to increase communication. Because what happened on January 6th is they had a decrease in communication. There was major gaps in communication. And that's what led to, on top of a lot of things, but that's what led to the Capitol siege happening the way that it happened. Law enforcement agencies were not speaking to each other in a manner they should have been. And they're trying to now communicate at an increased level in order to stop anything from happening at the Capitol building again. So at this moment in time, we are seeing law enforcement agencies in DC, state and at the federal level again, communicating together in order to prevent an event like January 6th. Again, there has been chatter in the intelligence bulletin. They have posted an intelligence bulletin saying that today on March 4th, a militia was going to try to come to DC in order to storm the Capitol building again. But because of the communication, it looks as though the police presence and the military presence has increased and that it will not be happening. And I said, I'm fine, and thank you for keeping us informed. I really do try my best. I try to bring you guys what's happening. I try to stay non-biased. Sometimes I let my biases come out as well, but I do try to keep you guys informed. And thank you for commenting in, because I also love to hear from you guys, because the main part of the show is you guys, because your opinion matters. So I always want to hear your opinions, whether you're watching live or whether you're commenting later. So thank you so much for always tuning in and commenting, because your opinion matters. And then Joanne says, this is ridiculous that we have to now worry about another attack. And again, Americans are just now coming to terms with the events that happened on January 6th. The events that happened on January 6th are something that we never thought would happen in the United States. Not only was the Capitol building attempted to be seized, it was by the American people. Americans went to the American Capitol and stormed it. And now the federal law enforcement agencies are trying to prevent that from happening again. And both times, January 6th and today, it really is based on conspiracy theories. And a lot of it's based on QAnon conspiracy theories. Again, militias were planning to come to DC today and storm the Capitol building. The law enforcement agency said, nope, not today. We are well prepared, and we're going to ensure that we will have enough people there to stop or thwart any kind of attack that's happening. So guys, let me know what you think about this. What do you think about the QAnon conspiracy theory that's really fueling the militia groups today? What do you guys think about the police presence at the Capitol building? Again, at the Capitol building, it was American citizens who stormed the Capitol. And they're trying to stop American citizens from storming the Capitol today. And I know it's a scary thing. The House actually canceled their session today. They stayed late last night to vote on a provision, but the House decided to cancel. And that's how serious these threats were. It's not just people on the internet. The threats were so serious that the House took their scheduled session and stayed later on Wednesday to hold that vote and canceled the vote today in order to not be involved in another storming of the Capitol. The House canceled it. And I know it has to be hard for them to hear that something could have happened again, because we're there, and many people, many politicians, many representatives feared for their life that day. And to have intelligence come in and to have the feds, the FBI, the police officers tell you, hey, House of Representatives, there may be another attack today, so do what you have to do, can be something that is extremely scary for them. It can even bring up PTSD for them. That was an event that they never thought that they would have to go through by the hands of American citizens. And now they had to cancel their session today because intelligence officials have told them there could be a possible part 2. And then Joanna says, sadly, we're being threatened and attacked by our own people, Americans. Jima says, intelligence has increased, and that is what needs to happen. The Capitol and our government has to be protected. And at the end of the day, it does. Because we're not merely protecting the Capitol building. We're not merely protecting Congress. At the end of the day, we are protecting our democracy. When people decide that they're going to go and storm the Capitol building, when people prepare to storm the Capitol building, when people prepare to take up arms and attack a federal building, they are not only attacking the building or the people inside the building, they are attacking our democracy. And with the intelligence going around the way it is, I'm happy that intelligence agencies have the communication they need, because they are protecting us, they're protecting the Congress people, they're protecting the Capitol building, and they're protecting our democracy. Because at the end of the day, the democracy is what keeps us going and what gives us our freedom. and we need to continue to protect the democracy in this country. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, I bring you the information and I want to hear your opinions. So thank you, Jima, and thank you, Joanna, so much for commenting in today, because at the end of the day, your opinion matters. I will continue to bring you the facts like today about the Capitol building and about the threats at the Capitol building. But at the end of the day, your opinion matters. And I want to hear what your opinion is. Whether we agree or whether we disagree, we need to continue to have these conversations. So please continue to write in. Let me know what you guys think about what's happening at the Capitol building. Again, there's increased police presence because there was threats made towards the Capitol building. There was a militia that was supposed to come in and take over the Capitol building. So let me know in the comment section below, and I would love to hear what you guys think. Jima said, yes, you're absolutely right. Democracy has to be protected. Blessed be always. And blessings to you too. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you like this show, you'll like my other show as well. And that is The Mel Show. And you can find that on Apple TV, Roku TV, and Amazon Fire. Again, it's not about current events like this show, but it's about motivating, educating, and empowering you. So you can watch me on TV as well. And I have amazing guests. You can stream all of season 1 on the Easy Way channel. And season 2 is actually coming at the end of winter. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section below, because your opinion matters and I want to hear what it is. So guys, have a great day, and I will see everyone Monday morning, bright and early. Again, I come live every single Monday through Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific or 12:30 on the Eastern time. We started late today because we had technical issues. So guys, thank you so much for putting up with me and joining, even though I came on late because of technical issues. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see everyone bright and early Monday morning. Have a good day, guys.